Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Joshua, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you guys another way you can color grade or blend your images together well in a background, a given background, depending on the color of the background. So we've imported our image here, and to do this we would like to have a clear cropped picture. So we want all those hard edges and all that all around the pictures and everything. So we'll go straight to our object selection tool over here. Go straight to our object selection tool over here. Then we'll go straight to select subject to have something smooth in our selection. And in case you can't find this this tab when you hit your object selection tool, means that you have to upgrade your Photoshop to the latest stand, either 222 or 221. Okay, then we'll rasterize our layer, picture layer. Then we'll have to select the inverse. Okay, I think we have, okay, we'll have to go with this manageably. This is not what we came here for, but let's try and go with that. Okay, so we import our background now. Let's go with this. Then take this down. Okay, if you watch where the picture is the picture tone is almost the same thing with the background, although not blended that well. So we have to add some little blur filters to the background. Cool, I think this is okay. Okay, so we convert the image layer to a smart object. The reason why we are doing this is so that whatever filter we effect in the particular image will be reversible or editable. Understand? It can actually be reversible as a rasterized layer, but it can be editable. You can't dive into it and edit one or two mistakes you've done after finishing up with it. So we'll head over to our filter tab, then go to camera raw. Exercise a little bit patience. Okay, here we have it. Then you hit here to have circles between before and after views. So you can actually see the progress so far. So you go to the basic. I think what we are going to do in the basic is to give it a little bit texture. It's just another way you can color grade your image. And then the saturation is the main one of the main things here. You just have to go to your saturation and let's say you give it, let's say 40 thereabout. Okay, this is good to go. Then we go to our our color grading. The latest Photoshop has this tab this way, color grading. Latest Photoshop, I mean in the Camera Raw plugin. So sometimes there will be need to, let's say, work on the highlights and everything, but on this particular image I don't think for the sake of the tutorial I don't think there's a reason for that. So we go straight and okay, so select our mid-tone to the color of the background. Remember, the color of the background we have here is this orange and this yellow. So we go straight, then hit in here, select that particular color. Let's work on the picture first. If you take a very good look at the image, you find out that there's a lot of changes so far. Okay, go to the shadows and to work on that. Give it that yellow. highlights, very important. Just have to be careful with if you are doing it this way. Understand? If you are doing it this way, so I think we increase this more, then this one also increase this more. You have to be careful not to do something like this, because if you've done something like this, you've spoiled what you want to do. So just have to be light. In some cases, the color grading needs to be heavy, depending on what you are working on. Some cases just needs to be light. So for the sake of the class, we'll keep it light, and we'll see the difference. All right, this is the I think before and after. Just a little light effect on it. I think this went, let's say, sort of yellow. Right, so let's add more of orange to it and see how it look like. It's just a very simple way. Yes. To add more of a giving color to the highlight, you just have to scroll down. So let's go near orange and see the difference. Okay, I think there should be a very lighter difference. Yeah. Okay. It's just a very simple way you can do that. Now, in a situation, let's say we want to blend the image very well. Understand? Here you can use some light plays and all that, but this is just a simple way you can color grade your images. Now, let's try that out before shifting or going into the next stage of what we want to do. Okay, these are some light flares over here. We'll be working with our blendings, you get. So you go to the layer styles and select screen. I think here screen, look for the best, depending on what you have there. You can look for the best, the one that suits you best. Now we do not just want to keep the lamps or the light over there. We want it to affect the image as well. I will also work on the background of the image. Just something like this. Remember, this is let's duplicate this and clear, delete the filters and clear all smart filters. All right, so you can use this as before. This is before, this is the after. You get. Although we didn't get what we are looking for, but no time wasted, so we can still dive into it and drive it into. I think we'll work on we've gotten the highlight. Let's work on the shadows and see. Alright, let's see the difference. Okay, I think we're coming up now. These are just simple ways you can do it with your camera raw filter, and some of us have not been exposed to this very plugin in Photoshop, the camera raw filter. So there are more to it. On this way, I just showing you guys on how you can use it to color grade your pictures. Alright, so in a situation where the background changes, let's say this background now changes to, it now gets another color. We have to use the color blending mode to do that. Let's say the background changed color from that orange or whatever to, let's say, blue. Yes. At the stance now, this color grading is very bad. It didn't blend well. Okay, so keep this off. Then work on the same image. We are going to use the same process we used for the former one. So over here now, we just have to tweak this to blue. And see the difference. As the midtones are being adjusted, all the shadows and highlights are to also be giving the same effect. So go over here and reduce this. Remember, it all depends on what we are looking for or trying to work on. So take a look at the background. If that's the exact blue we are working on, it's not the exact blue. So what we have to do now is still scroll down the more. So I think that's the blue related to purple, something like that. Okay. The highlights are going to go. Let's see if we can do so in a case like this now, and you see how, let's say, much of orange or yellow over here in the face. So what we'll simply have to do is to go to over here, then go to color mixer, then reduce the orange, the saturation a little bit, and you have something like this. This is how it was before, so you can just reduce a little bit. The aim is not to change the feel and look of the picture, but to upgrade it. Let's see how it now looks like in the background. Okay, something like this is okay. Then there's still lots of orange and yellow in her face. You get, so we work on that by, let's say, reducing the saturation of that. This blue, no, that's not it. You can try and work on the luminance a little bit. Alright, I think we are good to go over here. So to manually create let's say a light play for yourself, just go to ellipse tool and create a perfect circle. Then go to the property stand and then go to select here and feather it the more. We are trying to create some flares to it, so we adjust the colors. We are not going to use this, it won't blend well in any way. Select the screen. Okay, can use that. So these are just simple. This is just a simple way you can color grade or image and blend it into the background you want to work on. So me, I'm okay with the first one, the one with yellow tone and everything. Let's see if we can still work on this and let the colors blend well to the same blue. Okay, they didn't go well. Okay, although you tried, the overlay tried, but this is not what we want. So thank you for visiting us today. If this is your first time, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get more of my tips next time. Thank you.